Hey there gamers! Welcome back to the Dazzling Destinations channel. Are you ready to test your skills and patience? Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 hardest video games of all time. From frustratingly difficult platformers to punishingly challenging RPGs, these games will put your gaming abilities to the ultimate test. So, without any further ado, let's dive into the list. Number 10. Battletoads. Battletoads, the classic NES game that is known for its punishing difficulty. Released in 1991 by Rare, the game features three anthropomorphic toads named Rush, Zitz, and Pimple as they battle against the evil Dark Queen and her minions. The game is notorious for its unforgiving difficulty, with levels that require pixel-perfect precision and split-second reactions. Players must navigate through a variety of different platforming challenges and fight off hordes of enemies in order to progress through the game. One of the most memorable aspects of Battletoads is the game's diverse range of levels, each with its own unique challenges. From the high-speed bike race in level 3 to the psychedelic 3P tunnel in level 11, the game constantly keeps players on their toes. Number 9. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden is a series of action-adventure games developed by Team Ninja and published by Tecmo. The series began in 1988 with the release of the original Ninja Gaiden game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Since then, several sequels and spin-offs have been released for various platforms, including the Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo consoles. The gameplay of the Ninja Gaiden series typically involves fast-paced action and combat, with the players controlling a skilled ninja character as they fight their way through levels filled with enemies and obstacles. The series is known for its challenging difficulty level and emphasis on skillful play and precise timing. Number 8. Dark Souls. It wouldn't be a list of the hardest video games without mentioning Dark Souls. Dark Souls is an action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco. The game was released in 2011 for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows, and has since spawned several sequels and spin-offs. The gameplay of Dark Souls is known for its high level of difficulty, with the player having to carefully manage their character's health and stamina while navigating challenging environments filled with enemies and obstacles. The game also features deep RPG mechanics, allowing players to customize their character's abilities and equipment as they progress through the game. Number 7. Super Meat Boy. This indie platformer may look cute, but don't let that fool you. Super Meat Boy is a platformer game developed by Team Meat and published by Microsoft Game Studios. The game was originally released in 2010 for Xbox Live Arcade and has since been ported to numerous other platforms including PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The gameplay of Super Meat Boy involves controlling the titular character, Meat Boy, as he navigates through challenging levels filled with hazards such as saws, spikes, and pits. The game is known for its high level of difficulty and precise controls, requiring players to carefully time their jumps and movements to avoid obstacles and reach the end of each level. Number 6. I Wanna Be the Guy. I Wanna Be the Guy is a notoriously difficult platformer game developed by Michael O'Reilly, also known as Kane. The game was released in 2007 for Microsoft Windows and has since gained a cult following among gamers due to its high difficulty levels and retro-style graphics. The gameplay of I Wanna Be the Guy involves controlling a character who must navigate through levels filled with deadly traps and obstacles. The game is known for its punishing difficulty, with players often having to repeat sections multiple times in order to progress. In addition to its challenging gameplay, I Wanna Be the Guy is also known for its humor and pop culture references, featuring characters and elements from a wide variety of classic games and other media. Number 5. Mega Man. Mega Man is a popular video game franchise created by Capcom. The series began in 1987 with the release of the original Mega Man game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The games usually feature a blue robot named Mega Man who must battle his way through levels filled with various enemies and obstacles. The gameplay of Mega Man is known for its challenging difficulty as well as its emphasis on boss battles. Each game typically features a set of robot masters, which are powerful robots that serve as bosses at the end of each level. When Mega Man defeats a robot master, he gains access to their special weapon, which he can then use to help him in future levels. Number 4. Battletoads and Double Dragon. If you thought Battletoads was tough, wait until you try the Battletoads and Double Dragon crossover game. Battletoads and Double Dragon is a 1993 crossover fighting video game developed by Rare and published by TradeWest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and Sega Genesis. The game features characters from both the Battletoads and Double Dragon franchises, and it combines the gameplay elements of both series, including beat-em-up action and platforming. In the game, players control a team of 3 characters consisting of 2 Battletoads and 1 Double Dragon character as they fight their way through various levels and filled with enemies. The game also features cooperative play for up to 3 players, allowing friends to join in on the action. Number 3. Ghosts and Goblins. This classic arcade game is one of the most difficult games ever made. Ghosts and Goblins is a classic side-scrolling platforming video game developed and published by Capcom. The game was first released in 1985 as an arcade game, but it was later ported to various home consoles like the NES, Commodore 64, Sega Genesis, and others. In the game, players control the brave knight Arthur on his quest to rescue Princess Prin from demons and monsters. The game is known for its high difficulty level, with players having to navigate through levels filled with various obstacles and enemies. Arthur can attack enemies using a variety of weapons, including daggers, lances, and swords, and he can also collect power-ups like armor and shields to help him survive. Number 2. Contra. If you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you probably spent countless hours playing Contra. Contra is a classic run and gun action video game developed and published by Konami. The game was first released as an arcade game in 1987, but it was later ported to various home consoles like the Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Genesis, and others. In the game, players control 2 commandos, Wheel Riser and Lancebeam, as they fight their way through levels filled with enemies and obstacles. The game is known for its high difficulty level, with players having to navigate through levels while dodging bullets and avoiding hazards. And finally, we come to the hardest video game of all time, Ninja Gaiden Black. This is an action-adventure video game developed by Team Ninja and published by Tecmo in 2005 for the Xbox game console. It is an enhanced version of the original Ninja Gaiden released in 2004, which was a reboot of the classic Ninja Gaiden series that first appeared on the NES. In Ninja Gaiden Black, players assume the role of Ryo Hayabusa, a skilled ninja who seeks revenge against the Vigor Empire for killing his clan members. The game features fast-paced combat and platforming, with Ryo utilizing a range of weapons and ninja techniques to defeat enemies and traverse environments. The game's difficulty has become infamous among players, with its punishing combat and challenging boss fights requiring precise timing and skill. However, the game also features a deep combat system that rewards mastery, allowing players to perform complex combos and moves once they have mastered the basics. Well, there you have it guys, the top 10 hardest video games of all time. These games will push your skills to the limits and test your patience like never before. Whether you're a retro gamer or modern gamer, these games are worth checking out if you want to put your gaming abilities to the ultimate test. What is your idea about the hardest video game of all time? Tell us in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Good luck!
I think the girls with their nails done now.